It is the war on U.S. and Illinois 116, and it is a battle of 5-1. 5-1 Macomb and 5-1 Elmwood Brimfield, and it is next on the Bombers Sports Network. A big welcome to Elmwood, Illinois in week number 7 of the IHSA football season as the Macomb Bombers prepare to do battle with the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans, and we're here to bring you all the action from Elmwood High School in Elmwood, Illinois. Good evening, everybody. Justice Keene, so happy to have you along with us tonight as we are preparing here momentarily for the national anthem. We'll send it to Elmwood Brimfield's PA announcer.
The Elmwood High School Marching Band plays tonight's national anthem. Trojan fans, stay on your feet for the playing of the Brimfield and Elmwood High School school songs.
And that was the Elmwood pep band with the rendition of the national anthem. We're getting set for LLC large competition and conference game between the Macomb Bombers at 5-1 and the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans also at 5-1 tonight. The Trojans come in at 5-1, and they've had a great start to their season. You look down the list here, a 41-28 win in the opening week. They put up at least 20 or almost 30 points per game except for one, Farmington. Farmington coming here and blowing Elmwood out 40-0 that in week 5, and that was a showdown. Farmington coach Toby Valles taking to the house against Elmwood Brimfield, but 41 points in week 1, 42 in week 2, 71 in week 3, 60 in week 4, and then 27 last week. Elmwood Brimfield, they know how to get up and down the field, and they know how to get points in the end zone. And Todd Hollis, the head man for Elmwood Brimfield since 1999, 150 wins and 95 losses. The gentleman has run a great program over here at Elmwood Brimfield and does a phenomenal job. The Macomb Bombers trying to come over here and get a win. They did 2 years ago in 2022. They won 38-20 that game on September 30th of 2022. So the Bombers, they know how to win over here, but Elmwood Brimfield also tonight, a little bit more of a special atmosphere for them. It's homecoming for them 2024, so a lot more bigger of a crowd and a lot more people filing into the stands tonight for Elmwood Brimfield as they host their homecoming 2024. We're about 10 and a half minutes away from the kickoff. It is the Macomb Bombers and Elmwood Brimfield. Both teams are 5-1, and both teams want that second place spot in the LOC Large. We'll have more from Elmwood Brimfield after this on the Bombers Sports Network.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by
Ron LB Auto Sales. LB Auto Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts & Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts & Associates at Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb. We are back with you. They are introducing the Macomb Bombers over the PA system as the Bombers and Trojans prepare to do battle tonight from Elmwood, Illinois. The Macomb Bombers come in at 5-1 as well with wins over LVC Knoxville, Illini West, West Hancock, and Breeze Mater Dei, suffering their first loss of the year last week in a showdown with the Farmington Farmers in an all-out classic. Farmington and Macomb doing battle late into the night, into overtime, and then just game of inches, if you will. Farmington intercepts Macomb's pass in overtime to get the victory, 26-20. A heartbreaker, but Macomb did everything they had to do to try to win that ball game, and they were there until the very end. Farmington edging Macomb in that one last week, 26-20. Both these teams tonight looking to get to the playoffs for the first time since 2022. A win for either side secures a spot in their respected classes bracket. Macomb in 4A, Elmwood Brimfield in 2. But both teams trying to get the win tonight to get into the playoffs. 5 wins makes you playoff eligible. 6 guarantees your spot. And the Bombers and the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans trying to get to that 6th win tonight and secure their spot in week number 10 officially. The LOC large standings coming into tonight. Farmington leading the pack at 6-0, and then Macomb and Elmwood Brimfield right there at 5-1 on the year, 4-1 of the conference, and then Bureau Valley below at 2-3 in the conference. So LOC large standings. Additionally, the kind of playing out as well. Second place on the line tonight. Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight for the Macomb Bombers. First for them, they have to control the line of scrimmage. We have to establish the run on offense and then win the trenches on defense. Show Elmwood Brimfield that we have that same defensive game that we started out with last week, that strong defensive play that we know Macomb can produce. We need that early. Number 2 for Macomb, we have to limit turnovers. That hurt us a few times last week, and just those silly mistakes on 3rd and 4th down. We have to limit those as best we can. And then number 3 for Macomb, special teams efficiency. In a game like this tonight, this could come down to easily a field goal or a special teams situation. So the special teams has to step up and be ready to go for Macomb tonight. On the other end, for the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans at 5-1, their keys to the game. Number 1, they have to dominate the ground game. The strength in the run attack for Elmwood Brimfield. They are a football school that believes in RTFF, run the freaking football, and they're going to do that tonight. Number 2, they have to pressure Braden Holthouse if they want to get a victory tonight. Pressure the QB and limit those big plays that we know Braden can produce, whether it's QB keeper or looking deep downfield. Holthouse's versatility in the quarterback position, we know he can produce several different plays. And number 3 for Elmwood Brimfield, they have to tackle in space. Sound tackling and then prevent those long gains for Macomb, and they will have a successful night here on their homecoming and on their home field. It's week 7 of the IHSA football season, and we're 6 minutes away from the opening kickoff. It is the Macomb Bombers and the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans. It's next. More from Elmwood after this on the BSN. This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. Shop local. Shop Macomb. We are now back from Elmwood Brimfield High School, and viewers with us from all over tonight. Good to have everybody with us for Week 7 of IHSA football season. Quincy, Illinois, Lazy Boy Central, and Macomb. Macomb go Bombers. Macomb, Phoenix, Arizona, the MAC, Carthage class of 1981, and 1107 Bobby Avenue in Macomb. Coach Papa Keen watching from his house tonight and cheering on the Bombers. It's a big game tonight. Elmwood Brimfield's homecoming, and both these teams, a win gets them officially into the IHSA playoffs for 2024. So a lot on the line for these two teams tonight as they look to get a victory on the board tonight. Macomb, obviously you're trying to get some redemption from last week in that tough loss in overtime. And Elmwood's riding high off a 27-21 win over Bureau Valley, who the Bombers will face next week. Bureau Valley 3-3 on their season, 2-3 on the year. But again, you know, these final 3 weeks here, we're going to see the opportunity for teams that are 3-3, teams that, you know, have 4 wins going into the night, whatever it may be. They have to play really, really well over these final few games to try to get into Week 10. And 5 wins can get you there, possibly. It just depends on who you're playing and where your points stand. The Elmwood Brimfield Trojans are taking the field now as the hometown crowd gives them a warm welcome. A loud welcome, 3.5 minutes until we get this thing underway tonight. Elmwood in their home orange uniforms tonight, black pants. They are new uniforms for Elmwood Brimfield tonight. They are newly donated. I saw that on Twitter this morning. So their debut new jerseys for their homecoming. The Macomb Bombers making their entrance with police escort to the field as the Bombers being escorted to the tunnel here, and they will take the field in their visiting white uniforms, orange and black trim, and the black pants and orange helmets. The Bombers this year on the road, 2-1, 3-0 at home. So last year, Macomb 2-3 on the road, so an improvement. Trying to get to that 3 win and improve that. Macomb was 4-5 last year. They're 5-1 going into this week, so they're having a strong year, and the Bombers want to get officially into the playoffs this week. And it would be a good feeling to get it and put it away and have a little bit less stress on you the last 2 weeks. But when you get that 6th win, you start looking at the 7th and 8th win. You get to those 2 numbers there, and you look at the possibility of hosting a first-round playoff game. And the Bombers certainly would love to do that. They did it in 2022 against Q&D and Murfreesboro, and they look to do it again over these final few weeks, trying to get back to that home playoff game. Officials conferring at center field. We're going to get set to get underway here in a little less than 2 minutes. Week 7 of the IHSA football season. Good to have everybody with us. We are on YouTube and Facebook tonight. So if you'd like to cast to your television as we get later into the evening, you are able to do so. And we are working with limited Wi-Fi tonight, so if it kind of lags every once in a while, that is why. Not a huge Wi-Fi router here in the press box here, but they were kind enough to hook us up with Wi-Fi, so rather than having to use the hotspot tonight. So it makes life a lot easier for us, and what is hopefully the last road trip for the Macomb Bombers for a while. About 2 minutes until we get the game underway here tonight. And we are set to get rolling here shortly. The Bombers doing battle with the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans. Again, Bombers in the visiting whites, black pants. Elmwood Brimfield in the home orange with the black pants. It's the battle of the orange and black. One team wearing orange and black will be 6-1 at the end of the night. The other team 5-2. Bombers, Trojans. Hayden Katz set to kick it away for the Macomb Bombers. Windish back deep for Elmwood Brimfield. Bombers, Trojans, Week 7 of the IHSA football season for 2024. Good to have everybody with us tonight. Trojans will receive the opening kickoff here shortly. Bombers, Trojans, strap yourselves in, folks. This is Bomber football on the BSN, and we get fired up from the Bomber cheer squad. And the Bomber kickoff will go out of bounds. And we are underway from Elmwood Brimfield tonight. Good to have everybody with us. Bombers looking to get to 6-1 on the year with a victory tonight. Elmwood Brimfield looking to do the same. Big game tonight here in Elmwood. Elmwood Brimfield talking things over. And obviously the football being set with the kickoff going OB.
After the penalty, the Trojans will begin on their
C.J. Ramirez, the quarterback for Elmwood Brimfield. And the Bombers defense out there, Elmwood Brimfield's offense. Let's get this thing underway. Much anticipated contest between these two schools. And we're set to get rocking and rolling. 12 minutes on the clock. 1st and 10. Ball will be at the 35. Snap to Ramirez. He will hand it off. Outside to the left. Early run game strong for Elmwood Brimfield. Bo Windish, the ball carrier for Elmwood Brimfield. 29.0 receiving yards per game. Bo Windish, 13 touchdowns on the year. Having a great season. And again, Elmwood Brimfield, they're a big believer in that RTFF, run the freaking football. And we're going to see that all night tonight. Elmwood Brimfield with 2,331 rushing yards this year. Another handoff, and the Bombers defense making a pile and getting the stop.
Matthew Glenn, the ball carrier, met right at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
No gain on the play. It will be 2nd and 10.
Maybe gain of 1 on the play, call it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9, they'll say he had a gain of 1. If you're just joining us, it's the Bombers and the Trojans. Week 7 just getting underway here from Elmwood, Illinois. Good to have everybody with us tonight. Final road trip of the regular season for the Macomb Bombers, and we can't wait to be back at home the final 2 weeks of the year as the 2nd and 9.
Ball carrier once again.
Not a
Across midfield.
huge gain back across midfield.
3 of the Bombers, Drake
May on the stop, and some slow
couple on the play.
couple players slow to get up there, and
Bomber territory.
we have a pause on the field. Officials calling a timeout. Making sure everybody's all good down there. 10:40 left. Ball's on the 46. It will be 3rd and 7 for the Trojans. Bomber defense out there as the Bombers kicked it away to the Trojans to get this thing rolling early here tonight. 3rd and 7 now. Outside run once again for the Trojans. Bo Windish.
Around the left side, takes it down to the Bomber 45-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds.
It will be brought to the 45-yard line. And that brings up the first 4th down of the play. It will be 4th and 4 from the 45. Big opportunity here for the Macomb Bomber defense. First opportunity to get a huge stop tonight. QB toss, and I believe the Trojans do get the first down.
Down to about 42.
It will be good enough for a first down. I do believe. Yes.
Trojans first down.
Trojans first down, and they will move the chains. So Elmwood Brimfield, new set of downs here, 1st and 10 from the 45. Up the middle they go. Johnson, the ball carrier.
About the 29-yard line, 13-yard gain, and another Trojans first down.
Ball will be at the 28-yard line. And another short gain for the Trojans.
Pushes forward for a couple yards. 24 Daniel Taylor in on the tackle for the Bombers. A gain of 1, second and 9.
1 yard gain. It brings up second down and 9. From the 27. 8:53 left in the opening quarter of play here from Elmwood, Illinois, week 7 of IHSA football season. Trojans hand it off once again up the left side. Landon Klein from the 22 up to the 22, gain of about 2 yards for Klein. Be 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3 from the 22. Trojans talk it over, head back to the line here. 3rd down. Converted one, 4th down situation already tonight. Looked like Windish, the ball carrier. It was. So a 4-yard gain, good enough for another first down for Elmwood Brimfield. So new set of downs upcoming here for Elmwood Brimfield. Under 8 to go. Opening quarter of play here. Week 7 of IHSA football season 2024. Bombers and Trojans doing battle here in the LOC Large in Elmwood tonight. Another handoff up the middle. The Trojans go. Opportunity. Johnson, Lane Johnson.
Near the 5-yard line, and another Trojans first down.
And a back-to-back first down for the Trojans.
Spotted just inside the 5. It'll be first and goal for the Trojans.
So now 1st and goal for the Trojans. An opportunity to get in the end zone here early. We'll see.
Again, met by a host of Bombers.
Pile of Bombers make the stop.
Gain of a couple will be 2nd and goal from about the 3.
So brings up 2nd down from the 3. Approaching the 7-minute mark of the opening quarter here. Macomb and Elmwood. 2nd down here from the left side into the end zone. It is Bo Windish. And the Trojans are on the board.
3-yard touchdown run for number 7, Bo Windish. And for that touchdown, Farmer State Bank will donate $25.
So 7-minute mark of quarter number 1, Elmwood Brimfield. And they will line up to kick this thing. So we're going to see a battle of special teams tonight from both sides. So Bombers will line it up to, or excuse me, the Trojans rather will line it up to kick it away here for the extra PAT. Kick is high into the air, right down the middle and good. Elmwood Brimfield on the board first at 7-0 after these local messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Macomb. Your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200 or stop in at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb. Shop local, shop Macomb.
Back with you here in Elmwood, Illinois. The Trojans on the board first here, 7-0. They lead it early here. 7 minutes left in the opening quarter, and the Macomb Bombers will get their first look at the football here in just a few moments. Again, both these teams at 5-1, big week, winner into the playoffs officially. And Elmwood Brimfield obviously playing with emotion tonight, a lot of emotion, homecoming, and a good crowd on hand. They're only one side of bleachers here at EB, Elmwood High School, I should say, and good crowd on hand for their homecoming. 7 minutes on the clock, and the Trojans will kick it away here for the Bombers to get their first look at the football tonight. Kick is deep down the field, and the Bombers tip it out of bounds. And the Bomber offense will come out to the field for the first time tonight. We'll get our first look at Braden Holthouse tonight. And the Bomber offense coming off such a strong performance last week in Farmington with a 26-20 loss, but that 14-0 start on Farmington was huge for the Macomb Bombers and just the energy that the Bomber offense brought early. Maturity and some signs of that momentum. Bombers are peaking at the right time here, and we'll see if that energy carries into this week. 1st and 10 from the Macomb Bombers starting at the 20. Snap to Holthouse. He will hand it off in a big, quick stop. Drew Watson brought to the ground by the Trojans.
Landon Klein on the tackle, back to the 16 and a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 for the Bombers.
So now 2nd and 14, a loss of 4 yards on their opening play for Macomb. And the Bombers draw Elmwood offsides. 6:26 mark, that'll move the football.
Offsides against the Trojans. Move the ball 5 yards.
5-yard penalty. So now 2nd and 9 from 2nd and 14. The ball spotted from the 21. 6:22 left. Opening quarter, 7-0 Elmwood Brimfield. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looks, passes caught by Drew Watson. Watson drugged to the ground. Nowhere to go on that play. It will be 3rd down.
25-yard line, 4-yard pickup will make it 3rd and 5 for the Bombers.
Seven 7-0 lead for the Trojans here early on. Good to have you with us tonight. Bombers and Elmwood Brimfield doing battle here in Elmwood, Illinois. The final road trip of the regular season for the Macomb Bombers. Bombers at home the final 2 weeks of the regular season in Brio Valley and Havana. Snap to Holthouse. Pass is intended for Kylan McMillan, but he had his back turned and wasn't ready. And that will bring up 4th down. So a shaky start for the Macomb Bomber offense here early. So brings up 4th down and 5 for the Bombers. They will kick this one away. High snap and a good kick downfield near the 50, and it will roll to about the 45, and the Bombers down it. A switch on offense and defense, and the Trojan offense will return. Bombers not able to do anything on their first look at the football. So the Trojans offense come out on the field. 5:25 left in the opening quarter. Ball will be at the 48, and it's 1st and 10 for the Trojans, their first play on their 2nd possession of the night. Ball comes out loose. Trojans able to get it, and the Bombers back the Trojans up. And Bomber defense hungry after the first possession ended up empty. Good start for the Bomber defense on the 2nd possession for Elmwood Brimfield here. Loss of 5 yards. So it will be 2nd and 15 for the Trojans now at the 43. Loss of 5 on the last play. Trojans getting set on the offensive end. Snap up the middle, and the Bombers get the stop.
Tackle on the play by 55, Hector Neopolis. We got 3rd down and 12 for the Trojans.
So now from the 46, 3rd and 12. Ball comes out loose. Who's got it? Trojans will recover it, and that will bring up 4th down. So early struggles for both teams on these two possessions here. Elmwood obviously successful in their first opening possession, but not a very pretty looking possession right now. So 4th and 15 from the 43 now. Trojans will set up to punt this away. Snap good, hold, and the punt downfield deep. 2 hops, and the Trojans will stop it. And the Bomber offense will get their second look at the football tonight.
24-yard line, and the Bombers will begin there 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Bombers upcoming here from the 24. Bombers need a good start here. They unsuccessful on that first drive, and now this is where got to get something going. You know they're capable of it. We saw the 14-0 start at Farmington last week, and time to get that energy back. 1st and 10, Holthouse hands it off. Up the middle go the Bombers. A nice gain on their possession there. Trying to see who the ball carrier was. It'll be number 40. 55? 10, sorry. Kyler Norton, it was the ball carrier.
2nd and 3 from the 31.
Deep pass downfield from Holthouse. Pass is caught.
Pass is complete.
A huge catch for the Macomb Bombers, and that is Kyler Norton making the big plays when he has to.
Just inside the Trojan 35 and 34, where the Bombers will have a 1st and 10.
And that is a Tom Conklin State Farm first down, 1st and 10 for the Bombers now from the 34. Holthouse getting a deep pass there. Snap to Holthouse once again. He will hand it off. And a side lateral pass to Drew Watson, but the Trojans there able to get the quick stop. It goes nowhere. It's a 4-yard loss.
2nd and 14.
With 2:10 left in the opening quarter now. Brings up 2nd down and 14 from the 38. Bombers still talking things over, awaiting the play call. Holthouse back at the line now. 2nd and 14 from the 38. And Tanner Horrell wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. This is Bomber football on the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. Looking for real-life adventure? Put your mind to the test at Escape MJ's in Macomb. Explore multiple thrilling themes with flexible booking options. Ready to escape? Book now or call 309-575-4590. See you soon at 111 Southside Square in Macomb. Looking for your next vehicle? Kunis Country has the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Friendly service, unbeatable prices, and a huge selection. Visit Kunis Country today and drive home happy. Stop and see them at 3200 East Jackson Street in Macomb. You're watching Macomb Bomber football on the Bombers Sports Network.
Back with you here in Elmwood, Illinois. Pivotal 2nd and 14 for the Macomb Bombers. Holthouse runs to his left, pass caught. Bombers have room to run. Find a gap. From the 10 near the 5, pass complete. Trying to get a number for you. It is Kylan McMillan who's been making some big plays over the past few weeks.
The 10 to about the 7, where it'll be first and goal for Macomb.
And now first and goal for the Macomb Bombers near the 7. Bombers trying to get in the end zone for the first time tonight. We'll see if they're able to do so. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse, quarterback keeper, nowhere to go, and he is brought down immediately. 1:21 left in the opening quarter. It will bring up second and goal now for the Macomb Bombers. So Bombers will make some adjustments on the field. Trying to tie this thing at 7 with a touchdown and a PAT. Second down. High snap to Holthouse. Holthouse, another quarterback keeper, finds his way into the end zone. And the Macomb Bombers are on the board. 7-6, 47.2 left in the opening quarter of play. And we are going to kick this one away once again. Battle of the special teams. Cats out there to kick this thing and tie it up at 7 apiece. 47.2 left in the opening quarter. Big kick here from Hayden Katz. He's had great success this year with the Bomber football team. Kick is high into the air, right down the middle. Good. We're tied at 7 apiece in week 7 of IHSA football. And we're back after these local messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by the YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA, McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. You're watching Macomb Bomber football on the Bomber Sports Network.
We are back with you here at Elmwood Brimfield, Elmwood High School, Elmwood, Illinois. We are tied now at 7 apiece. Macomb and Elmwood Brimfield doing battle here tonight. Winner gets their spot secured in the IHSA playoffs in their respected classes. 47 seconds left here in this opening quarter. We're tied at 7 apiece. Bombers prepare to kick it away. Nicely done there by the Bomber offense. Some opening struggles on their first possession, but they found rhythm and did what they had to do, get downfield and score, and they did just that. And now the Bombers will kick this away to the Trojans, their third look at the football tonight. Nobody near the kickoff. Bombers are hustling down there. It's a race to the football. Who's got possession? Do the Bombers have it or the Trojans? Elmwood Brimfield will have the football. Nobody near the football there to grab it. And we will start things off at the 21-yard line. 45 seconds left in the opening quarter here. So the officials getting the ball spotted here. First and 10, Elmwood Brimfield shortly. Ball will start at the Trojans 23, first and 10, 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. Snap and the run to the left. Trojans still have room. Down the field and to the 50-yard line. First down. Trojans are coming out fired up. Huge gain for them. And a new set of downs just like that. So Elmwood Brimfield already a new set of downs once again. First and 10, they will put the ball at the 48, so just shy of the 50. So 1st and 10, snap, run to the right here. Quarterback handoff. Trojans still on their feet, trying to find something to do with it. Bombers finally get in there and get the stop. The ball carrier, Matthew Glenn.
Tackle at the 49-yard line, a gain of 1.
And the tackle made at the 49. That is the end of one quarter of play. We're tied at 7 apiece on the Bombers Sports Network.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by the YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA in McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. You're watching Macomb Bomber football on the Bombers Sports Network.
We are getting ready for the start of the second quarter here. Bombers and Trojans doing battle. LLC Large conference game. We're tied at 7 after one quarter of play. And the Bombers and Trojans take the field.
2nd and 9 for the Trojans. Begin the second quarter from their own 49-yard line.
2nd and 9 from their own 49 for the Trojans as we start the second quarter. Snap. Trojans find a path up the middle. It is Landon Klein, the ball carrier for Elmwood Brimfield. A 7-yard gain, 3rd and 2 now for the Trojans. Room to run on the right side of the field. It's Bo Windish once again.
14-yard gain and a Trojans first down.
And we are aware that the camera has just went down, folks. There we go, got it back. Be back on your screen momentarily. Give it a minute. It is back on our end, so bear with us. All right. Got my phone a little too close to the cord that you can't do that. So back with you here. It is now 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Trojans. Up the middle they go, fighting their way. And a pile of Bombers making the stop. Ball will go from the to the 23. It's a 7-yard gain. Short of a first down, brings up 2nd down for the Trojans. Second and 3 from a 23, and a quick stop from the Bomber defense. And good there for a first down for the Trojans. Ten minutes left in this first half. Be 1st and 10 from the 20 now. Trojans talking things over. So first down, it's Klein, the ball carrier. 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 now from the 14. Tie ball game at 7 apiece. Both teams in the end zone once tonight. Elmwood Brimfield trying to take the lead in this thing. Room to run to the left. Bombers have nobody there to make the stop. It's Bo Windish into the end zone. Touchdown Trojans, and they take the lead 13-7 at the 9:08 mark of quarter number 2.
Trojans touchdown. Farmers State Bank excitedly donates $25.
So Trojans back on top here. They will line up to kick this thing away. We're going to be calling most of this game on the left side of the field from the monitor tonight, as the press box here is not your typical building structure. So we'll be calling from the monitor most of the night. Kick is on the way, and it is up, and it is blocked and no good. The Bombers get the block. It's a 13-7 lead for Elmwood Brimfield after these local messages. Back after this on the Bomber Sports Network.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts and Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts and Associates at Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
Back with you here in Elmwood, Illinois. Good to have everybody with us. Live coverage of Week 7 of the Bomber football season. I about said local messages on the IHSA television network. Of course, over the last 3 days, the IHSA Archives YouTube page was able to upload the Carthage Blue Girl videos from 2006. So, been watching those and over the past few days and seeing some basketball from 2006. Good year in 2006. Obviously, Macomb Bombers going to state in basketball as well, finishing in the Elite Eight. Elmwood kicking things off here to the Bombers, and the Bombers will return. Up the field they go to the right. Nowhere to go, though. Elmwood Brimfield getting the quick stop near the 26, and that is where the Bomber offense will start their drive.
Bombers will begin their first down and 10.
So 1st and 10 Macomb, trying to answer the Trojans' touchdown on their last drive. Final road trip for this Macomb team in the regular season. Obviously, the last 3 games here, including tonight and then 2 more at home, will determine the Bombers' playoff fate, whether they will travel or whether they will host. Obviously, everybody wants the golden opportunity to host, and the Bombers are playing for that as well tonight. 1st and 10 for Braden Holthouse. Snap to Holthouse. Good snap. He's looking in trouble, though. Multiple Trojans coming at him, and he runs out of bounds. Nowhere to go and nobody to look for. Kept the keeper.
2-yard pickup will make it 2nd and 8.
2-yard gain for Macomb. 2nd and 8 now. So the Bombers will talk things over. And head to the line here. 2nd and 8. Elmwood up by a score. Did not get the PAT, though. Bombers able to get the block. And a whistle on the field, and we have a flag.
Penalty will be a false start against Macomb.
False start against Macomb. That will hurt. And back the Bombers up 5 yards.
5-yard walk-off takes the ball back to about the 23-yard line.
So now it from the 23, second down.
2nd and 13.
2nd and 13 now. The Bombers did get the block on the PAT for Elmwood Brimfield score there, and all the little things matter, and we'll see if that comes back to affect Elmwood Brimfield in any way tonight, as Macomb had one blocked last week, and should it had been made, the Bombers would have got the game in their favor. Conley on the ball carry for Macomb.
31-yard line.
Across the 31.
3rd down and 5 for the Bombers.
So now it'll be 3rd and 5 for Macomb. 3rd and 5 for the Bombers. Holthouse trying to draw the Trojans offsides, fails to do so. Third and 5. Holthouse passes caught by Drew Watson. Watson taken down, though, by the Trojans. Watson had nowhere to go, and the Bombers will send out the kicking team. 4th down now. Bombers unable to do anything with their drive. .7:43 left in the second quarter. Macomb trailing by a score of 13-7. It's 4th and 5 from the 31. The Bombers lining up to kick it away here. Snap is low, and the Trojans almost block it. Really good kick, though, deep downfield. Take a big hop rolling near the end zone. And the Bombers will pick it up.
15 about the 13-yard line. And that's where the Trojans will begin.
And the Trojans will start 1st and 10. Turnover on downs here. Fixing the cord on the microphone there. So now 1st and 10, Elmwood. Brimfield going the other way. And the Bombers get the stop.
17-yard line.
The 17-yard line is where the ball will be placed. It'll be 2nd down and 6. For Elmwood Brimfield, 6:40 left in the first half. Trojans push up the middle to the 25, near the 25. We'll see where they spot it.
And that's the Trojans' first down.
And that is good enough for a Elmwood Brimfield first down. So Trojans will talk things over. They lead 13-7. Scored early first quarter at the 7-minute mark and made their PAT to go up 7-0. Bombers answered to tie things up. And then Elmwood Brimfield scoring at the 9:08 mark of quarter number 2. But the Bombers blocked the PAT, making it 13-7 Elmwood Brimfield if you're just joining us. Trojans go up the left side, and then a pile of Bombers get the stop.
29-yard line for a gain of 4 yards.
So that will bring things up to about the 29-yard line. (13-7). The Trojans lead the Macomb Bombers. Now 2nd and 6 upcoming from the 29-yard line. As the Trojans will continue to talk things over. Second and 6. And a quick stop from the Bomber defense.
Carry up to the 32-yard
Beat to the
line.
32.
We'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Trojans.
So now upcoming 3rd and 3. Big opportunity for Macomb to get a stop. Todd Hollis, does he want a timeout? Oh, no, the official's talking it over. Yep, Elmwood Brimfield will take a timeout. We will as well. Macomb Bombers, Elmwood Brimfield. More from Elmwood after this.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. Shop local, shop Macomb.
Back with you from Elmwood High School. The Trojans taking their first time out of the evening. Macomb and Elmwood Brimfield doing battle if you're just joining us. The Trojans lead at 13-7. It's homecoming night here for the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans and their homecoming court. All that stuff and festivities coming up at halftime here. The Bombers, however, trying to get this stop. 3rd down and 3 from the 32 with 4:55 left in the second quarter, and a big opportunity here for the Bomber defense. Time to step up. 3rd and 3, Bombers, did they get it? They do. Push the Trojans back. Push to the 34. It'll be a gain of 2. Ends up being a gain of 2. So they'll be 4th and 2 now for Elmwood Brimfield. And 3rd and 3 would have been a big opportunity for the Bomber defense to get a stop now. 4th and 1 from the 34. This is where you got to live up to the hype. 4th and 1. Trojans push their way. Did they get it? They do. Across the 35 to the 36, and a new set of downs for the Trojans. 1st and 10, Elmwood Brimfield. (13-7) lead for the Macomb Bombers. Scramble up the middle of the field. And Johnson, the ball carrier for Elmwood Brimfield, Lane Johnson. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5. 2nd and 5 now. Trojans go pushing up the middle once again. It's Lane Johnson, back-to-back carries for him. And a 1st down for Elmwood Brimfield. Up the right side of the field. Bombers trip up the Trojans near the 46-yard line. So now 2nd down and 6 from the 46. Trojans hand it off. And the Bomber defense coming in from behind, getting the stop. It's Matthew Glenn on the ball carry for Elmwood Brimfield. It will be 3rd down and 2 for Elmwood Brimfield now. Everybody back of the line. 3rd and 2 from the 43 with just over 2.5 minutes to go here. Out to the left side. Bo Windish, the ball carrier. 5-yard gain and a 1st down for Elmwood Brimfield. The chains will be moved. It's a new set of downs here for Elmwood Brimfield. Up the left side go the Trojans once again. And we are aware that the camera is down once again. So we're working on, there we go. Back up and running here. You'll see it on your screen shortly. Just the cord once again. Tight quarters here at Elmwood Brimfield.
10-yard gain and a Trojans first down.
So another Trojan 1st down. Outside run for the Trojans.
Johnson again, down to the 21-yard line for 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. .125 left, 2nd and 5 from the 21. Trojans pushing their way. Bomber defense getting the quick stop. Brings up 3rd down.
Picks up 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Trojans.
Third down for the Trojans. They run out to the right. Ball carrier is Glenn. Glenn still on his feet, and Matthew Glenn gets near the 10. And another first down for Elmwood Brimfield. And Tanner Horrell would like a timeout. So the Bombers take a timeout. We'll keep it here. 55 seconds left in the break, before the halftime break. Macomb trailing 13-7, trying to get a stop here before the halftime break is underway. Last year, Macomb played Elmwood Brimfield at home on homecoming. That was October 6th of last year, and Macomb lost 52-8. So Elmwood Brimfield knows how to put points up on the board. Again, 41 points in week 1 for them, 42 in week 2, 71 in week 3, 60 in week 4, 0 points in week 5. Farmington comes in and beats them 40-0, and then 27 last week against Bureau Valley. So they are a team that is very capable of getting to the end zone, and they proved that early tonight. 13 points on the board, but the Bomber defense able to get a couple of stops in this first half. Elmwood Brimfield went 4-5 last year, as did Macomb. 3-4 in the conference, 1-3 at home, 3-2 on the road. And then the 2 years prior to that, 22-6-4 and 21-6-4. Their golden number. They both years got beat in the first week of the IHSA playoff season. 1st and 10 now from the 10 for the Trojans. Run up the middle, and it is it good enough? It is good for a Trojan touchdown.
10-yard touchdown run for number 7, Bo Windish.
Bo Windish, a 10-yard touchdown run with 49.3 left. 19-7. And the Trojans will line things up. We'll see what they decide to do. They're going to go for 2, or they're going to kick it. Not clear yet. 49.3 left in the first half. They're going to go for 2. Trying to make this a 21-13 lead. Straight into the end zone. Glenn fighting his way. Is it in? He is stopped short, so the Bomber defense able to get back-to-back stops. It is a 19-7 lead for the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans. We're back with more from Elmwood Brimfield after these local messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. Shop local, shop Macomb.
Elmwood, Brimfield, and Macomb doing battle here. It is week 7 of the IHSA football season. 2 weeks left. After this, Macomb will do battle with Bureau Valley next week at home and then close it out in week 9 with Havana. For Elmwood Brimfield, they will travel to A-Town and then wrap up with LVC. And then LVC yet to get on the board with a win. Playing tonight, obviously, but pivotal 2 weeks for both these teams before the playoffs. Deep kick downfield. The Bombers back to return it. Up the field they go near the sideline and out of bounds. It's Kyler Norton on the return near the 10 is where he'll bring it up to. And the Bombers will start on their own 35. 46 seconds left to try to get a score on the board. The Bombers will have the possession arrow coming out of the break. It will be an extended break tonight. Halftime will be 20 minutes long due to their homecoming festivities, so we'll have a little bit of a longer commercial break. We'll obviously talk through the first half and break down the first half, but then we'll have a little bit of an extended commercial break as well. As Holthouse fires deep pass caught near the 40-yard line. And a Tom Conklin State Farm and Macomb first down. 20-yard gain for Macomb, and now a new set of downs. 19-7 lead for Elmwood Brimfield tonight on their homecoming. Tanner Horrell is running downfield. And the clock was running, wasn't supposed to be. Sprinting downfield. Bombers are frustrated. They have every right to be. And I don't know. Official says he has no idea. So Tanner Horrell's going to go get an explanation, and we'll have these local messages. More from Elmwood after this.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Macomb. Your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200.
We are back here. Bombers, Trojans, 1st and 10 from the 45 for the Bombers. Snap to Holthouse. He pitches it ahead to, that is Kyler Norton. Timeout Tanner Horrell, and a frustrated Tanner Horrell. The Bombers didn't do what he liked. So they'll talk things over once again. Again, we'll give you a look at, Bureau Valley next week for Macomb, Havana after that in week 9 to close things out, and then Elmwood Brimfield at A-Town and LVC. And the prediction right now is a possible, we were digging through this earlier today. I had somebody send this to me. Metamora Macomb, that is a possibility in the first round of the playoffs, but obviously we won't know more until go at least week 9 so the last week of football. We can kind of have a better prediction of where everybody will fall come week 10. Second and 8 out of the timeout for the Bombers. 21.9 left on the clock. Bombers trying to get in the end zone before the horn. Snap to Holthouse. He's looking deep downfield. Pass is caught. Drew Watson. Watson still on his feet. And the Bombers got to go. No timeouts left. It's a Tom Conklin State Farm first down, which stops the clock. Bombers rush. And the clock's still not starting yet because the chain crew isn't set. Pause on the field because the Bombers spiked the ball with 13.5 left. So the Bombers will get set, catch their breath here. 13 and a half seconds to get in the end zone before the horn. And Braden Holthouse. Is there a flag down? Yes. Offside, as they will call it, on Elmwood Brimfield. That's a 5-yard penalty.
Takes it down to the 8-yard line. Second and 5.
So it will bring things to the 8-yard line. Thirteen and a half seconds left. Snap to Holthouse. He is looking, still on his feet. Pass is almost intercepted. Broken up. It's Oliver Thornton from Elmwood Brimfield who breaks up the pass. 3rd and 5 now with 9.6 left in the half. Time for one more play here before the horn. Bombers need a touchdown here. It would be pivotal going into the second half. 3rd and 5 from the 13 now. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looking, moves to his right. Still looking. Opportunity throw, and the Bombers a wide open look in the end zone. It is dropped. McMillan, the intended receiver. Bombers unable to complete that pass, and now it is 4th down and 5 with 4.1 left. 19-7 Elmwood Brimfield. And one last opportunity here for Macomb to get into the end zone before the break. Last play of the first half. Bombers have the football coming out of the halftime break. And a pause on the field. Elmwood Brimfield will take a timeout. Bombers will have an opportunity to talk it over. And, you know, Bombers have a lot of time to talk things over. It's going to be a 20-minute halftime break. Near 23 minutes, given the fact that you'll have the additional 3 minutes when you come out of the locker room. So you're 7 minutes away from a half-hour break in between the two quarters. So you have a lot of time. Catch your breath, regroup, refocus, and you got to dig deep in this second half if you're Macomb. Big opportunity to get to 6-1 on the year, and it's just a matter of which team is going to dig deeper. Bombers are obviously down on the scoreboard right now, and with a touchdown, they will still be down. So you got to shake off this first half, forget about it, and come out and play Bomber football in the second half. 4.1 left, the final toss of the first half. 4th down, snap to Holthouse. Holthouse is looking, pass is corner. It is deep, and that football out onto the track, and that is how the first half is going to come to an end. Bombers sideline in disbelief.
It will be a turnover on downs with 0.3 seconds left in the second quarter.
And the Trojans will simply
take over on offense.
Probably likely just take a knee and let that clock hit 0. Macomb will trail 19-7 going into the halftime break here in Elmwood, Illinois tonight, and Bombers are certainly going to have to regroup. Going into the second half. So that will bring us the end of one half. Bombers trail 19-7 at the halftime break. We'll take a short break and be back with more from Elmwood after these local messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Allen Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allensf.com. Like a good neighbor, Allen Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts and Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts and Associates at Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb. Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. The YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA in McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Looking for your next vehicle? Kunis Country has the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Friendly service, unbeatable prices, and a huge selection. Visit Kunis Country today and drive home happy. Stop and see them at 3200 East Jackson Street in Macomb. Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200 or stop in at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Looking for real-life adventure? Put your mind to the test at Escape MJ's in Macomb. Explore multiple thrilling themes with flexible booking options. Ready to escape? Book now or call 309-575-4590. See you soon at 111 Southside Square in Macomb. Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb. This presentation of Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by Ron Elby Auto Sales. Elby Auto Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts & Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber Athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts & Associates at Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
Welcome back to Elmwood High School in Elmwood, Illinois. The Bombers and Trojans doing battle here in LOC large competition, and the Bombers trailing 19-7 at the halftime break. We are in an extended halftime tonight due to festivities here at Elmwood Brimfield. It's their homecoming 2024, so we certainly wish everybody all the best. I do believe they had a parade earlier this afternoon as well to celebrate, so everybody celebrating homecoming this time of year, and the weather certainly perfect to celebrate the homecoming as well. Bombers trailing, again, 19-7 at the break. Give you a little bit of a recap of how we got to this point of the night. Quarter number one opened, Elmwood Brimfield got the opening possession. Didn't take long, 7-minute mark. They go down and score, make it 6-0, and get the PAT. It's a 7-0 lead early for Elmwood Brimfield. 47.2 left in the first quarter. The Bombers get down to the end zone, score for the first time tonight, 6-7, and then they kick from Cats good, 7-7 tie ball game at the end of one. In the second quarter, all Elmwood Brimfield, 2 touchdowns. Elmwood Brimfield, the 9:08 mark, gets down and scores, takes a 13-7 lead. They go for the PAT kick. It's blocked by the Bombers to keep it at 13-7. Bombers unable to do something, unable to do anything with the football after that. A possession didn't go anywhere, and then the Trojans get it back late in the quarter, and they score with 49 seconds left to make it a 19-7 lead. The 2-point conversion was also stopped short of the goal line, and it will remain 19-7 at the halftime break. The Bombers come out and get the football, and if you're Macomb, when you come out with the football, you got to come out strong and just play Bomber football. We have the capability. We know we can do it. It's just a matter of doing the job we need to do, and the Bombers certainly know that they're capable of doing it. 8.5 minutes left. We'll take another break. This is the halftime show, and more from Elmwood after this.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Allen Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allensf.com. Like a good neighbor, Allen Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts & Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts & Associates in Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb. Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. The YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA, McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Looking for your next vehicle? Kunis Country has the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Friendly service, unbeatable prices, and a huge selection. Visit Kunis Country today and drive home happy. Stop and see them at 3200 East Jackson Street in Macomb. Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200 or stop in at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Looking for real-life adventure? Put your mind to the test at Escape MJ's in Macomb. Explore multiple thrilling themes with flexible booking options. Ready to escape? Book now or call 309-575-4590. See you soon at 111 Southside Square in Macomb. Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb. This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by the YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA, McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. You're watching Macomb Bomber football on the Bombers Sports Network. This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Allen Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allensf.com. Like a good neighbor, Allen Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron LB Auto Sales. LB Auto Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. And Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts and Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts and Associates at Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb. And Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. The YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA in McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Looking for your next vehicle? Kunis Country has the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Friendly service, unbeatable prices, and a huge selection. Visit Kunis Country today and drive home happy. Stop and see them at...
The Macomb Bombers are taking the field now from the halftime break. About another couple of minutes here, about 3 minutes until we get back underway. I want to apologize up front here for the camera in the second half. We're having some issues on our end with our HDMI cord. It has seen better days, so we're going to do the best we can to provide the video coverage. So it might go in and out a couple of times in the second half here, but we're going to do the best we can, and we're going to get another one ordered and back up hopefully for next week, thanks to Amazon Prime. Under a minute to go here on the clock. We'll have a 3-minute warm-up period before we get the second half rolling. Bombers and Elmwood Brimfield doing battle here tonight. Good to have all viewers with us from all over tonight. From Pleasant Plains, Quincy, Arkansas, Columbia, Missouri, Macomb class of 1970, and Wheeling, Illinois as well. So good to have those viewers with us. Want to wish the Western Illinois Fighting Leathernecks a happy homecoming. It's homecoming for the Leathernecks this weekend. And of course, we'll see everybody tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. for the homecoming parade around the downtown square, and it'll finish up near the Alumni House down on campus. So looking forward to that. That is tomorrow morning. So make your way to downtown Macomb or somewhere around the university and enjoy the homecoming festivities, and then the Fighting Leathernecks play at 3 o'clock against UT Martin at Hanson Field. So wish everybody involved with the Leathernecks a happy homecoming. And again, if you're just tuning back with us, we do apologize here early. The cables are not being our best friend tonight on the camera end, and we are having some technical difficulties with the video. So if it flickers throughout the second half, it is unfortunately it is beyond our control. At this point of the evening, we've done everything we can, and we've set it up where we have video. So that is where we'll leave it at, and then it will be fixed and back up for next week. Under 2 minutes here until we get the second half underway. Macomb has the football coming out, and if you're the Macomb Bombers, you got to come out and you got to make a statement. Opening possession with the football, you got to get downfield, you got to get something on the board. Bombers trailing 19-7, and not much motivation on the Bombers sideline from the team those late few minutes. So long halftime break, get some energy back, and get the game on your side. And the Bombers will have 2 quarters to do just that and try to win this thing and get that 6th win and secure their spot in the IHSA Class 4A playoffs. 24 minutes, though, left in this ball game, 2 quarters. And we will see who's officially punched their ticket to week number 10 of the IHSA season. Again, Bomber possession to start quarter number 3. Macomb kicked away to Elmwood to begin the game. And the Bombers will get the football to begin quarter number 3. About 45 seconds until we get this thing underway. And it'll be interesting to see how both teams respond. Obviously, you had some Elmwood players out here for homecoming festivities getting introduced, and that's a long locker room break. 23 and a half, about 23, 24 minutes, really, with everything said and done. So not your typical halftime, which is 15 minutes. So we'll see how both sides react to that. A lot of time to between that end of the second quarter and the start of the third. So we'll see if that affects either of the teams in any way. Let's get ready to rock and roll. 19-7. McMillan back deep for Macomb. We're going to get the second half underway as the Trojans talk things over in their huddle. Bombers trying to get to 6-1 on the year. Both these teams trying to get to 6-1. Both are 5-1 right now. 12 minutes on the clock. Bomber football. They're back to receive McMillan. Let's get this second half underway. 12 minutes on the clock.
35, Bo Bruno prepares to kick off.
Trojans back to kick it away. And again, we do apologize for the camera issues we are experiencing. Not working in our favor at the moment. We are working on the camera issues as we speak. Trojans kicking this away. It is a deep kick, and the Bombers back to receive it. And Elmwood pushes Macomb out of bounds.
Tyler Norton returns it up to the 33-yard line.
And we get fired up from the MHS cheer squad sitting below us.
The Bombers will begin their 1st and 10 at their own 33.
Again, we apologize for the camera issues that we are experiencing at the moment. We are working on them as we speak. First and 10 for the Bombers out of the gate here, third quarter. Snap to Holthouse, and the handoff to number 40. It's Conley. Conley gets a nice gain for the Bombers.
The 40-yard line. A gain of about 8.
8-yard gain.
2nd and 2 for the Bombers.
It'll bring up 2nd and 2 from the 40. Just about a minute into this third quarter, Bombers trying to make the comeback. Get something rolling. Holthouse takes the snap. QB keeper up the field.
Holthouse on the keeper. Takes it up across midfield. Tackle made by number 8, Landon Klein. Ball spotted at the Trojan 49. 1st and 10 for Macomb.
Snap to Holthouse. He will hand it or toss it to 23, Drake May. He is the ball carrier.
Down to the Trojan 40-yard line. 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1.
Second and 1 now for Macomb. from the 40. Snap to Holthouse. Pass is caught. And a quick stop from the Trojans. Trojans almost get the turnover, but it will stay with Macomb. Jack Beal there to assist the play.
First and 10 for the Bombers from the 35 of the Trojans.
And again, we apologize for the ongoing camera issues that we are having at the minute. We are working on getting them fixed.
Drake May again, ball carrier.
Drake May was the ball carrier.
Minimal gain of about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Bombers.
2nd and 9 now for Macomb. (19-7). Elmwood Brimfield leads. 10 minutes left in quarter number 3. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse keeps it. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Elmwood Brimfield there to make the stop.
Holthouse keeps it. Takes it down to the 30-yard line. Aaron Brown in on the tackle for the Trojans. Going to make a 3rd and 5 for the Bombers.
So now 3rd and 5 for Macomb. (19-7). Holthouse awaits the snap. Snap to Holthouse. He will keep it once again. Up the middle he goes. Shuffles his feet.
Holthouse again on the carry.
Tries to get to the 25.
Down to the 26.
26 is where they'll spot him.
In on the tackle for the Trojans.
And a yard short of a first down.
25. And that is a first down for Macomb.
And again, we are aware of the ongoing camera issues we are having. 8:40 left. Deep pass. It is near the end zone. It is caught. Bombers near the end zone.
Caught by number 1, Drew Watson. Down inside the 5 about the
And the Bombers have it near the end zone. We're
first and goal for Macomb.
Bombers will line up near the end zone here as prepare to try to get into the end zone tonight for just a second time. Snap is good, and the Bombers with the quarterback keeper Braden Holthouse is in for a
Penalty flag down on the play.
Macomb touchdown, and a penalty flag is out on the play. And there we go. The camera back up and working, and what we hope is good enough where it maybe won't flicker anymore. We've moved some cords around, and we're hoping that, no. So again, we apologize for the camera issues, working on it the best we can. Camera's just not our friend tonight. Bomber touchdown is ruled good. Not sure. Not sure the penalty.
The penalty will negate the touchdown.
Oh, they will take the touchdown back with the penalty.
Back 5 yards.
5-yard penalty.
To the 6-yard line of the Trojans. It will remain first and goal.
So remains first and goal. The ball placed at the 6. 6 yards to go here for Macomb. It is 19-7 still. Snap to Holthouse. He looks, corner, pass is caught. Touchdown Macomb. It's Drew Watson.
Caught in the end zone by number 1, Drew Watson. for a Macomb touchdown.
And a touchdown, Bombers, 19-13 now. At the 8:08 mark of quarter three. Bombers will line this thing up to kick it away. Trying to get the extra point PAT. Appreciate your cooperation as we work through the camera issues. Should be back good to go the rest of the game. And we'll get this fixed for the final two home games in the playoffs. Snap is hold. Everything good. Kick is up, and it's good as well. 19-14. The Bombers trailing still, but they are fighting their way back. Back with more after these messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts & Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts and Associates at Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
We are back with you here. It is 19-14. The Macomb Bombers cutting into the Elmwood Brimfield Trojan lead. And the kick up and good from Katz just before we went, or prior to commercial break. Doing a nice job tonight, and the Bombers trying to battle their way back into this thing, 19-14 as we speak. Katz will kick this thing away for Macomb. 8:08 to play in the third quarter. Trojan football here shortly. Bombers will kick it deep. And the Trojans down the football immediately.
The Trojan 27-yard line.
So the Trojans will take over first and 10.
The Trojan 26, and that's where they will be in. First and 10.
First and 10 Trojans. (19-14), they have the lead. Scramble up the middle for the Trojans.
Glenn pushes forward to the 30-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6 for the Trojans.
So second and 6 now upcoming from the 30. Dave Wilson, Tanner Horrell directing traffic for the Macomb defense. Try to get a stop here. Bring up third down for the Trojans. Ball out to the left. And the Bombers get the stop.
Across the 35, right around the 35.
Be near the 35-yard line.
Third and 1.
It's a 5-yard gain, but still third down. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now from the 35. Bomber defense trying to get the stop. Up the left side, ball is still live. Helmet comes off of the Bombers. And if your helmet gets Lambert, and he will have to come out for a play. And the Trojans able to get the first down. New set of downs here for the Trojans. They drive up the middle, and a pile of Bombers make the stop.
Windish, got quickly.
Bo Windish, the ball carrier for Elmwood.
Gains maybe a yard on the play. 2nd and 9.
So it brings up 2nd down and 9 from the 42 with 6.5 to play. Ball handed off once again. It's Bo Windish. Matthew Glenn. Glenn can't go anywhere with it.
group of Bombers led by number 20.
And a pile of Bombers make the stop once again.
Takes it up to the 40.
Bomber defense, a little more energy all of a sudden, getting these stops. It's 4th down and 3. Big opportunity here for Macomb at the 6-minute mark. Of the third quarter. Out the left side, Trojans still on their feet. Trojans will run it out of bounds, and Tanner Horrell frustrated.
Trojans first down. Spotted at the Bomber 48. It'll be 1st and 10 Trojans.
Ball will go to the Macomb 48. Pile of Bombers make the stop. Johnson, the ball carrier.
Before being pushed back. About 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down and 7.
Landon Klein, the ball carrier, takes it down to the
Klein, the ball carrier there for Elmwood.
10-yard pickup.
And another 10-yard pickup, another first down for the Trojans. They just charged their way down the field. Things working well for Elmwood here in the second half thus far. So 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line now. Snap and push up the middle. Room to run.
Lane Johnson cuts it back inside
Johnson
the 20.
brings it inside the 20.
17-yard line, 18-yard gain, and another Trojans first down.
Another first down for the Trojans. They are marching their way down this field.
On the Bomber
1st and 10 now from the 17.
1st and 10 Trojans.
Ball comes out loose. Who has it? Pile of players on it. Officials going in to check. Stays with Elmwood Brimfield. Bo Windus, the ball carrier there prior to the fumble. That will bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Trojans.
Miles Alger up the middle. Inside the 10.
Up the middle go the Trojans.
Met by number 77, Alex Brown at the 8-yard line. A 3rd and 2.
Bombers calling their defensive play here. 3rd and 2. Opportunity to make a stop. Elmwood Brimfield 19, Macomb 14. 3rd quarter. Quarterback keeper. And Ramirez had nowhere to go. Bombers make the tackle. We'll bring up 3rd down. Excuse me, 4th down now. 4th and 2 from the 8.
4th and 6 for the Trojans.
They'll make it 4th and 6, actually. Elmwood talking things over. Bombers have an opportunity to make a big stop here. This could be the turning point for Macomb, and you got to make it. Got to get this stop here if you are the Bombers. Big opportunity. And a timeout on the field.
Taken by the Trojans.
Trojans take a timeout. We will as well. Bombers, Trojans, more after this on the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider.
Back here at Elmwood High School at Elmwood, Illinois, the Bombers and Trojans doing battle here tonight. And a pivotal fourth down play upcoming here for the Trojans. Bombers trying to get a huge defensive stop. Fourth down here. Snap. Room to run to the left. Trojans still on their feet. Bombers make the stop. Is it short? It will be short. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Macomb Bombers, and we have an injured Bomber out on the field. We will take a break. Back after these messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Macomb. Your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road at 2:30.
We are back with you from Elmwood High School. The injured Bomber able to get up. AT Mark Kessler with us tonight. Appreciate his work down there on the sideline, and Mark will go take a look at him. So a huge stop, and this has an opportunity, like I said, to be the turning point for Macomb tonight. 1st and 10 for the Bombers from the 9. Got to get this ball downfield. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looking downfield deep. Pass is caught. Caught downfield near the 50-yard line. Tom Conklin, State Farm, first down. Chain Gang's rushing down there to keep up with them. A huge completed pass, and the Bombers, all of a sudden, the energy turning, and that, just like we said, that fourth down stop could be the play that did it, and it's right now it is. Snap to Holthouse. He will hand it up. Up the middle goes Malachi Conley. Shuffles his feet near the 40. A little bit of a momentum shift all of a sudden. It will bring up 2nd down and 1 now for the Bombers. Under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Snap to Holthouse. He keeps it, runs to his right. He's in trouble. Fires. Pass is caught. Man, that was close. Almost intercepted. He'll breathe a sigh of relief. Pass caught, though. It will be good enough for a Tom Conklin State Farm Macomb first down. 1st and 10 now from the 35. Minute and a half to play in the quarter. Holthouse back at the line, making the play call. Snap. Oh, boy, that was close. Almost an offsides on Elmwood Brimfield. Holthouse makes the play call to the line. Snap to Holthouse. He will keep it. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Drew Watson. Tanner Hurl makes his play call now. 2nd and 10. Careful of that cord. 2nd and 10 upcoming here for the Bombers from the 35. Holthouse directing traffic. Snap. He's looking under pressure quickly. Deep pass downfield for Watson. Reaches for it. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for Macomb from the 35 of the Trojans.
So both teams making their way back to the line, getting set here. It'll be 3rd and 10 with 1:10 left in the game. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looking, pass caught. Looked like Malachi Conley. I do believe it's him. Still on his feet. He's got room to run. 15, 10, 5 into the end zone. Touchdown, Macomb Bombers. Malachi Conley. And the Bombers have the lead for the first time tonight. 2019, the Bombers in control. Minute 1 left in this quarter. And the Bombers are going to go for 2. Holthouse is going to stay out there. Yes. So Bombers a chance to go 22-19. Snap to Holthouse. He will keep it. Finding room to run. Out to the right. Got to get rid of it. He's in trouble. Pass is caught. 2-point conversion is good, and the Macomb Bombers are back in control of this thing, 22-19.
1:01 remaining in the third quarter.
And Macomb
22, Elmwood Brimfield 19.
in control for the first time tonight. The energy shift was on that 4th down stop on Elmwood Brimfield. A huge opportunity and a huge score for the Bombers to take the lead. Unbelievable job. Bombers in control now, 22-19. The Bombers now have a 22-19 3-point lead. Viewers from all over tonight. Wheeling, Illinois. Quincy, Illinois. Pleasant Plains, Arkansas. Columbia, Missouri. Macomb High School class of 1970. Viewers with us from Macomb, as well as Arkansas once again. Quincy, Macomb, Adair. Good to have everybody with us tonight. Bombers now in control for the first time. It's a great time to tell everybody to get tuned in. Bombers trying to secure their spot in the 4A playoffs and get to week number 8 at 6-1.
38, Hayden Katz prepares to kick off.
So the Bombers preparing to kick this thing away to the Trojans, who will take over. Kick is deep. Going to be returned by the Trojans going the other way. Thornton, the returner,
returns the kick up to about the 26
up to about the 26, 25. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Bombers lead it by 3, 22-19. First and 10, ball spotted at the 26-yard line. .8 left. Up the middle go the Trojans.
Matthew Glenn takes up to the 29-yard line for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7 for the Trojans.
Second and 3 here for the Trojans. 35 seconds left. Snap, push up the middle.
Landon Klein up the middle.
Gain of a couple of yards.
35-yard line.
Up to the 35.
Just shy of that.
20 seconds left now. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Trojans with 15 seconds left. Time for maybe one more snap. 3rd and 2 from the 35. 10 seconds left. Pile of Bombers make the stop. Macomb is going to go to the fourth quarter in control with the lead for the first time tonight. It's 22-19. We'll return after these local messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Allen Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allensf.com. Like a good neighbor, Allen Thompson is there. Looking for real-life adventure? Put your mind to the test at Escape MJ's in Macomb. Explore multiple thrilling themes with flexible booking options. Ready to escape? Book now or call 309-575-4590. See you soon at 111 Southside Square in Macomb. Looking for your next vehicle? Kunis Country has the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Friendly service, unbeatable prices, and a huge selection. Visit Kunis Country today and drive home happy. Stop and see them at 3200 East Jackson Street in Macomb. You're watching Macomb Bomber football on the Bomber.
We're back with you, and we are jumping around here in Elmwood, Illinois tonight. The Bombers in control for the first time tonight. gives us something to celebrate going into this final quarter of play. This place is rocking. 1 quarter left. Winners getting their 6th win and securing their spot in the IHSA playoffs. Everybody jumping around. 12 minutes on the clock. Everybody ready to go and fired up. Big game tonight here in Elmwood, Illinois. It's going to be 4th down for the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans. 4th down and 2 from the 35. An opportunity for Macomb to get a huge stop at the beginning of the quarter here. Here we go. Snap and handoff. It is Bo Windish once again. He gets deep downfield. No problem. 1st down, move the chains for Elmwood Brimfield.
For Daniel Taylor, and on the tackle for Macomb.
Pile of Bombers make the stop. We have viewers from Shelbyville, Indiana tonight. We also have Coach Ellison with us from Carthage, Illinois. Good to have him with us tonight. And Coach Scott is with us. And, of course, some of them make it, some of them don't. The famous Papa Keen saying. And a quick stop there made from the Bombers. 11:19 left. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Harvey Harrington also with us tonight. Good to have him with us as well. So just going to be 3rd down. It's 3rd and 5 here from the 49 for Elmwood, give or take. Snap, handoff up the left side of the field. Room to run for the Trojans for Bo Windish. Bo Windish, the player for Elmwood Brimfield. He has 18 touchdowns this year. Obviously, the player for Elmwood Brimfield. .45 left in the 4th quarter.
Matthew Glenn pushes across the 40 down to
Matthew Glenn fights his way to the 40. Will be 2nd and 6. Second and 10 from the 42, upcoming here shortly. Bombers clinging to a 3-point lead, 22-19. Up the middle again, it's Bo Windish, the ball carrier. Windish is a senior, 5'11 senior. He will graduate this year, and again, a player that he has been key for this Elmwood Brimfield team. Played a big part in their win last year at Macomb, 52-8. Bo Windish, the ball carrier, once again there, up to near the 30.
And a Trojans 1st down.
Ten minutes left in this ball game. Bombers with the 3-point advantage. 1st and 10 from the 30. Another helmet comes off. And that is, I believe, Drake May. He's going to go over and talk to the official, and he will have to come out of the game with the helmet coming off. Obviously an IHSA rule where you got to sit one play. So 1st and 5, 2nd down, from the 25. 9.5 to play.
Johnson again, down to the 20-yard line.
Ball carrier ends up being Lane Johnson.
And a Trojans 1st down.
And good enough for a Trojan 1st down. Up the left side go the Trojans, and the Bombers, pile of Bombers, make the stop.
And about 4, 2nd and 6 for the Trojans.
2nd and 6 upcoming here from the 15. Out left side, room to run, 15, 10, 5. Bo Windish, touchdown Trojans, and the Trojans return with the lead, 25-22.
And for that Trojan touchdown, Farmers State Bank euphorically donates yet another $25.
So the first touchdown of the fourth quarter coming from Elmwood Brimfield at the 8:37 mark, 25-22. They will prepare for the, I believe we're going to go for 2 here. 8:37 left of this ball game. Elmwood Brimfield by 3. And remember, do you remember way back to the beginning of this broadcast when I said Keene's keys to the game, as the 2-point conversion is out to the left and short. Bombers get the stop. If you remember back to our Keene's keys to the game for the Macomb Bombers, one of the ones I said, the last one, the third one, special teams efficiency. And we've seen situations where the special teams has to step up this year. Last week at Farmington, there were some late game situations. Well, this could be a possibility where we have to see field goal maybe, and whether that be to tie it or maybe even for the win. So we'll see how it all plays out. As the Bombers do get the stop, they trail down by 3. Elmwood Brimfield in control. Want to thank everybody who's viewing with us tonight. The final road trip for the Bombers in the 2024 season, in the regular season anyway. It will be good to be home next week. A lot of miles. Illinois 116 the last 2 weeks to Farmington, and then up here to Elmwood. It will feel good to be a short drive across town to South Johnson Street, or the Bombers get their home games, final 2 of the regular season, and the Trojans will prepare to kick this away. The Bombers preparing to return. Here we go. 25-22, Macomb trailing by 3 now. Kick is deep downfield, and it will roll out onto the track. And the Bombers will start 1st and 10. 8:37 remaining in this ball game. Big opportunity for Macomb. .837, 1st and 10. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line to get this drive underway for Macomb. Big possession for Macomb.
Will spot the ball at the Bomber 35-yard line, and that's where they will begin. 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Macomb here. Fourth quarter. Wow. 1st and 10 from the 35. 8:37 left on the clock. Bombers just going to use that clock to their advantage. Actually hasn't started yet, but Macomb plenty of time with this possession. Snap to Holthouse. He will keep it. Run near the sideline.
Met by a quartet of Trojan tacklers.
the Bombers will go back here. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
They'll make it 2nd and 10 for Macomb.
25-22, Elmwood by 3 here. Fourth quarter, 8:03 remaining. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looking deep downfield. Pass is going to be incomplete, intended for Watson. A flag on the play, though. Pass interference likely. And it will be pass interference on Elmwood Brimfield.
Against the Trojans.
So, second down.
Penalty will take the ball to midfield.
So it will take it to the 50-yard line. Good for a Tom Conklin State Farm first down. (25-22). Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse is looking deep. He's going to keep it, though. Fires downfield. Pass is incomplete.
Holthouse's pass intended for number 20, Nolan Hogue.
It's Hogue, the intended receiver. Incomplete. Backs Macomb back up to the line of scrimmage. It will be second down and 10. Elmwood Brimfield 25, Macomb 22. Back and forth in this fourth quarter after a sluggish first half from Macomb. But just found that spark after they stopped a fourth down. Elmwood Brimfield, and flags flying.
Offsides penalty against Elmwood Brimfield.
Offsides, Elmwood Brimfield. Move the ball again. 5-yard penalty.
Move the ball forward 5 yards to the Trojan 45.
So from the 50 to the 45 now. Stays second down. Will be second and 5 from the 45. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looks. Pass caught. Trojans make the quick stop. Pass was caught. It is number 7, Jack Beal, on the catch.
40-yard line. 5-yard gain will make it a first and 10.
5-yard gain. Tom Conklin State Farm first down once again. Bombers charging downfield here. 7:30 left in the ball game. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looking deep downfield. Long pass. It is incomplete. Is there a flag? No. No flag. Brings up third down.
Intended for number 2, McMillan.
Kylan McMillan, the intended receiver. (25-22). Second and 10 from the 40. 7:16 left in the contest. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looks. Pass is incomplete. Intended for McMillan.
Bomber 40-yard line.
So now third and 10, and scary situations here for Macomb. Got to get a first down here. Third and 10 from the 40. Holthouse directing traffic on the sideline, or getting directions from the sideline, directing traffic to the line. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looks downfield. Pass is thrown deep and incomplete.
Drew Watson is incomplete.
Drew Watson, the intended receiver.
From the Elmwood Brimfield 40-yard line.
Fourth down, and Bombers got to get a first down here. This huge play in the ballgame. 4th and 10 from the 40. And at a crucial point in the game, Braden Holthouse draws Elmwood Brimfield's offsides.
Offsides against the Trojans.
5-yard penalty, still fourth down. Be 4th and 5 now.
5 yards. Make it 4th and 5 from the Trojan 35.
So 4th and 5 from the Trojan 45. Here we go. 4th and 5. Got to get a first down. Holthouse getting directions from the sideline. No more fakes. The play has to come now. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looks. Pass is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
And it'll be a
Turnover on downs, and the Trojan offense will take over from their own 35-yard line. Bombers didn't have their hands ready, and that is a crucial point in this ball game. .707 left in this ball game. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Trojans. Trojans take it back, run it the other way. Scruffle over there on the sideline. Bombers finally get the stop. They will place the ball at the 43. It's an 8-yard gain, 2nd down. Snap. Push up the middle. It's Klein, the ball carrier.
And he's got enough for a Trojans first down.
It will be good enough for a first down.
Spotted on the Trojan 45.
First and 10 from the 45, up the middle once again.
Now the 48 of Macomb. 7-yard pickup, 2nd and 3 for the Trojans.
Couple of yards, 2nd and 3 now for the Trojans. Trojans and Bombers talk things over here. 6:13 left in the game. 2nd and 3 from the 47 now. Handoff up the left side. Bomber defense comes in and take care of business.
Alex Brown in on the tackle.
Alex Brown makes the stop for Macomb.
3rd down and 3 for Elmwood Brimfield.
3rd down and 3, 5:38 left in the ball game. Push up the field past the
Windish up near the 40-yard
40.
5-yard gain. And a
See where they spotted it. It's another first down for the Trojans with 5:23 left.
Ball spotted right on the Macomb 40. 1st and 10 Trojans.
They'll spot it right at the 40. 1st and 10 Elmwood Brimfield. Snap ahead for the Trojans, and a pile of Bombers make the stop. It's Windish, the ball carrier.
Tackle made by number 16, Atsard Plogan. 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6 for the Trojans.
25-22, Macomb trailing by 3, 4:38 left in this ball game. Snap up the middle of the field. It's Wayne Johnson, the ball carrier. It's a 4-yard gain. 1st down, Trojans. Elmwood Brimfield just charging down the field on every offensive possession tonight. Be 1st and 10 from the 29 now with 4:20 left. The clock's still running. (25-22). Room to run for the Trojans up the field and up the middle once again.
12-yard gain. And
Bo
Trojans
Windish, a
first
12-yard
down.
gain and another first down up to the 18-yard line. And we will take a break. A Bomber injured. Back after these messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts and Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts and Associates in Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
And we are back with you here from Elmwood High School as we try to get the camera back up and running. And we're going to pause again as they're still in an injury timeout.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. Shop local. Shop Macomb. This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Macomb. Your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200 or stop in at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb. This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Allen Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allensf.com. Like a good neighbor.
We are back with you from Elmwood High School at Elmwood, Illinois, and I do want to apologize once again. We're having camera issues, and it has been quite the night here. The injured Bomber is okay. He was brought back to the sideline. Bo Windish taking it to the corner of the field, inside the 10 now. And again, we're working, trying to get this camera back
Down to about the
for the last few minutes of this game, 3.5.
First down.
Another Trojan first down.
First and goal for Elmwood Brimfield from the Bombers' 7-yard line.
Trojans charge into the end zone. It is Lane Johnson. Trojans touchdown. There are penalty flags on the play. Personal foul on the play.
Penalty is against the Trojans.
It will be against Elmwood Brimfield. .330 left in this game. Again, we apologize for the issues we are having with the camera that are affecting you viewing at home. We are working on it as we speak.
on the ensuing kickoff.
The touchdown will stand. So now it is a 31-22 lead for Elmwood Brimfield in the fourth quarter here. 3.5 minutes to play. They will kick the extra point. It is on the way, and it is good. 30-22 back after this. No good. They're going to wave it off. Back after this on the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by the YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA in McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. You're watching Macomb Bomber football on the Bombers Sports Network. This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts & Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts & Associates at Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
So, folks, we are going to be audio only for the remainder of the game here. 3.5 minutes left. I do apologize. We've tried just about any and everything, and this connection has not worked out. So the Bombers are back to receive right now. They'll be back near the 20, and Kyler Norton makes the return. For the Macomb Bombers, Kyler Norton. The Bombers trailing 31-22. Elmwood Brimfield scoring there just moments ago. And the PAT no good on the play. 8-point lead for Elmwood Brimfield.
A timeout will be taken on the field by the Trojans.
Trojans take a timeout. We'll take another one as well back after this on the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts & Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts & Associates at Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
Back with you, Macomb and Elmwood Brimfield, live from Elmwood High School in Elmwood, Illinois. 1st and 10 from the 34. Quarterback keeper Holthouse shuffles his feet out of bounds short of the 40. It's a 2-yard gain.
Oliver Thornton. The 36-yard line for a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8, 3:20 left in the ball game. Again, we apologize. We are without a camera the remainder of the night here due to Some issues in the booth. Holthouse is going to keep it. Look deep. Pass is incomplete. Swatted away, intended for Drew Watson.
Broken up by number 21, Johnny Lance.
Watson wanted a penalty on the play, didn't get it.
6-yard line.
3:15 left in the ball game here, folks. Macomb trailing 31-22. 3:15 left. Holthouse awaiting the snap at the line. Snap to Holthouse. He will keep it. Run straight up the middle. Curves his feet. Up in a stop from the Trojans. It will stay first down. Tom Conklin State Farm first down for Macomb. Brayton Holthouse, QB keeper. Snap to Holthouse once again. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Holthouse looks. Pass is caught. Drug out of bounds. It's Kyler Norton making the catch for the Bombers.
41-yard line. 12-yard pass play. It'll be first and 10 Macomb.
2:58 left in the ballgame. 31-22 Elmwood Brimfield. Clock is going to continue to wind down here. Holthouse quarterback keeper once again. Nowhere to go. Pile of Trojans hop on top of him.
Pushes forward to the 38-yard line.
And the Bombers going back here to the line quickly here, trying to get everybody set. Official spots the ball. 2.5 minutes to play now. 31-22 Elmwood Brimfield. Holthouse giving directions to the line here. Looks to his left and right. Snap to Holthouse. 3 steps back. Pass is incomplete. Goes right through the hands of Drew Watson. Brings up third down. Now 3rd and 7 for the Bombers with 2:23 left. 2:23 left of this ball game. 31-22. Ball will be placed at the 38-yard line. Be 3rd and 7. 2:23 left. Holthouse gives directions. Snap to Holthouse. He's going to be QB keeper once again. Thought about it. He passes it instead. Pass is caught by the Bombers. It's a first down. Tom Conklin State Farm first down. Drew Watson, the player who made the catch for Macomb. And it will be 1st and 10 for Macomb. They'll spot the ball at the 29. 2:10 to play in this contest. Bombers run up quickly, snap it again. Holthouse 3 steps back, looking deep, in trouble though. Trojans about to attack him, nowhere to throw. Throws to the side, intended for Beal. And Beal, of course, was not ready, looking the other way. And the Bombers that'll stop the clock. The incomplete pass with 2:01 left in the contest. Macomb 31, or excuse me, Elmwood Brimfield 31, Macomb 22. 2:01 left of the contest. Ball's at the 29-yard line, 2nd and 10. Snap to Holthouse. Low snap, pass is caught. Bombers shuffle their feet near the sideline, trying to get out of bounds to make sure that clock is stopped. The Bombers don't get out of bounds. The clock's going to keep running. 1:48 left in this contest.
Spotted at the 27-yard line. Gain of 2 yards, it'll be 3rd and 8.
So now 3rd and 8. Bombers rushing to get into position here with 1.5 to play, a little over 1.5. 3rd and 8 from the 27. Holthouse to Watson. Watson makes the catch and is drugged down. Oh, man, that was a dangerous tackle. And some Elmwood Brimfield players slow to get up. That's a Tom Conklin State Farm first down, though, for Macomb. 1st and 10 now from the 15-yard line. 1:25 left in the game.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout charged to Elmwood Brimfield 1:21 left in this game. We'll be with you for Macomb and Bureau Valley next week from MHS Stadium. And that'll be at 6:45. Pregame kick at 7. And then the last game of the regular season will be Macomb and Havana from home as well, MHS Stadium. And we will have the camera back up and running next week. I do apologize, but the cord that we have that connects to the camera, there is a short in it, and of course tonight it decided to give out. So we'll get a new one ordered and get that problem fixed for next week. So we appreciate you bearing with us here in the second half. Bombers and Trojans back at the line. Snap to Holthouse. He's in trouble. Pass is caught, though, into the end zone. Touchdown, Bombers. They'll find a way to get in and score. Good for a Macomb touchdown. So 31-28 now. And, of course, if you're Macomb, you got to go for 2 in this scenario to try to make it a 1-point game and then make something happen on the kickoff. 1:17 left in this game. Macomb 28, Elmwood Brimfield 31. 3-point game. The Bombers are going to line up for a kick. It's Cats out there. This will make it a 2-point game if it goes. Safer option here. Macomb's had plenty of success with their kicking game. 1:17 left. Snap is high. Quarterback fake. Trojans all over the Bombers. Rip them down. And the Bombers go nowhere with the field goal fake. 31-28. 1:17 left in the ball game. So 1:17 left in this. The Bombers fake the PAT. Ends up no good. So still a 3-point game, and we'll see what Macomb decides to do on the kick here. Onside possible, and then obviously Macomb last week in Farmington had a successful onside, couple of them actually. So we'll see how things play out here. A little over 60 seconds remaining in the contest. Bombers, Trojans both line up here. And the Bombers are going to go for, looks like, the onside kick. Here we go. The Bombers go for the onside kick. 2 hops straight into the hands of the Trojans. And that will do it. That will just about do it. Couple of knees, and Elmwood Brimfield is going to secure their 6th win of the year and make the IHSA so Elmwood Brimfield will talk things over here as the clock will begin rolling here momentarily. Couple of knees, and Elmwood Brimfield will secure the deal. They're going to go for it, though. Straight up the middle, they go shuffle their feet. Ball carrier is number 28 for Elmwood. That's Matthew Glenn. Elmwood Brimfield will take a time. Nope, Macomb will call the timeout, not Elmwood. Official, I think, pointed in the wrong direction. 1:11 left in this ballgame, 31-28. Elmwood leading by 3. And again, the final 2 games for the Macomb Bombers at home, both of them Bureau Valley next week. And then week 9 against Havana. And Macomb, way it's looking right now, will be 5-2 entering next week. So they will still look for the 6th win that will officially punch their ticket to the playoffs. But again, still a minute 11 left in this contest to see how it plays out. Elmwood, Brimfield, and the Bombers making their way back to the line here after the Elmwood timeout. 2nd and 5 for the Trojans with a minute 11 left. They're going to go for it again. QB handoff straight up the right side of the field. Elmwood, Brimfield shuffling. Ball almost came out loose. Bo Windish keeps the ball, though, past the 40. Macomb will call another timeout. I believe that will be their last one. Nope, they'll have one left. Minute 2 left. 62 seconds left in this ball game. Tanner Horrell, or Dave Wilson actually talking to the team right now in the huddle for the Macomb Bombers. 2 weeks of regular season football left, and we will see who punches their ticket to the playoffs over the next few weeks. And then week 9, we will have the IHSA will have their playoff pairing show where they will reveal the pairings live, similar to what the NCAA basketball does with the March Madness. So you'll see the March Madness style pairing show on the IHSA television network. That in the coming weeks, just a few weeks away. It will be 3rd down and 2 for the Trojans with 62 seconds left in this ball game. 2nd and 1 from the 49. They'll go for it again. Up the left side, room to run, tripped up. Still on their feet are the Trojans. It's Bo Windish. Bo Windish up the left side, near the 20, out of bounds. Another first down for the Trojans. 53.5 left. Trojans will talk things over. Bombers are preparing to line things up and shake hands. And disappointing finish tonight for the Bombers. They had the 22-19 halftime lead with a lot of momentum and then just not able to get that spark they had at the end of the second quarter into the second half. And the Elmwood Brimfield Trojans will take the knee. Elmwood Brimfield will get their 6th win and are going to make the IHSA playoffs for the first time since 2022 with a 31-28 win over the Macomb Bombers. Macomb is going to be still searching for their 6th win come next week. 2 weeks left. And that'll do it. 31-28, Elmwood Brimfield defeats Macomb on the road tonight. So the Bombers will fall to 5-2 on the year. Elmwood Brimfield will move to 6-1. So the teams will shake hands here, and that will do it for us. The Bombers fall tonight 31-28. I want to thank Rich Fowler, who worked the camera, and I do want to send my deepest apologies to everyone who's viewing tonight and had to watch with the technical difficulties. I once again apologize, and we will have that, make sure that is fixed for next week. So for Justice Keene and the rest of the crew live from Elmwood, Illinois, so long and farewell. Bombers fall 31-20.